All right, well, it's 10:01, so let's get started. I want to thank everyone for coming out to our Zoom 2024 Spring Dealers Conference. This is a great opportunity for us to kind of recap things that have been going on and kind of give you some insight on what we've been working on and some updates that we have. So we've got some exciting updates that we're going to be sharing with all of you here. I'm Chase Williamson. I'm the Vice President of Tyvarian International. A lot of you have worked with me. And Shauna Booth is also joining us today. Shauna, go ahead and introduce yourself for those of who don't know you.
I've been at Tyvarian for almost 15 years now, and so I do everything creative. So I work on our color creation, I work on our website, videos, anything else like that I work on.
Shauna's the workhorse of this organization, so glad to have her doing this conference with me. I believe Kirk, our president, is going to be zooming in, so he's going to be watching. We've got a few other people. Allison's out for the week, as some of you know, so unfortunately she won't be here with us today. I want to get started and just kind of, let's see here, my computer, if it'll cooperate. Oh, there we go. I got to click. So I wanted to thank everyone who stopped by our kitchen bath industry show display booth this year. This was down in Vegas. We had a great show. So really successful. We had a lot of dealers and friends come and say hi. One of the most common questions we got asked was, where can I find this where I live? And so it was awesome to be able to start referring people to our dealer network. So we had a lot of people interested that weren't necessarily interested in becoming dealers. They just wanted this in their bathroom. And so we felt like the show was a really tremendous hit. It was super successful. And we're going to be going back next year. So kind of our goals for these shows are to promote brand awareness, get everyone kind of familiar with Tyvarian, what it is, and also we're looking to set up new dealers, of course, across the country. So as our dealer network grows, I think the brand and the image of Tyvarian is going to grow, which only means more people are going to be prepared and ready to kind of buy into Tyvarian as far as, putting this in their bathroom. Here's kind of the inside look of that show trailer. If you've never seen our trailer before, we just took a basic trailer and kind of outfitted it to make it a showroom. One of the cool displays that was new for this year is behind this freestanding tub here. We started playing with onlays. So I don't know if any of you have ever messed around with onlays. Essentially, we take our pencil trim and we're overlaying it on top of a panel, miter the edges. Here's kind of a detailed look of what an onlay looks like. And so this was in Kirk's house. He just finished a home here in Utah. The designers were adamant that he had to do tile in the shower. They said, you got to do tile or real stone. Your product is just it's not high end enough. It's not a luxury item. You can see this is kind of a nice big shower. He fought back, obviously, because he believes in his product. He believes in Tyvarian. And the designers kind of ate their words when they saw this. Everyone was kind of blown away with the use of the onlays. Here's another example of a 3-wall shower. This has got a black onlay, kind of an accent, But anyway, this is something that we've been playing around with. It adds a lot of depth and texture to a wall surround, and it's a very quick and easy thing to install on the installation side. So this is a great upgrade that if you haven't been thinking about this, you might show someone these pictures and see if they'd be interested in doing that. So a great, quick, easy upgrade. what is this ugly picture? So I was playing around with an AI image generator. The big theme from our conference and kind of for 2024 for us here at Tyvarian has been set yourself apart. So I asked the AI image generator, and I don't know if AI is a big thing for your organizations. It seems like every meeting we have, someone's talking about Chat GPT or AI. So I was playing around. I asked this AI image generator to create an image of a group of contractors with one who is strikingly different. Obviously, the image generator failed to understand what I was asking it. It gave me, what do we got here? Six contractors who all pretty much look identical. No one is strikingly different. So I thought that was kind of funny, and I kind of thought, hey, maybe that's a little accurate, though. We think we're different, but maybe we're not quite so different from the competition. This is kind of what I was hoping for. So a couple tries, and I got to this image. Once again, it's unnatural, but the guy in the front at least has a red shirt and a yellow hard hat versus all the white hard hats in the back. So I've kind of been thinking, how do we set ourselves apart? How do you set yourself apart in your own business, in your own market? What sets you apart? Is it your price? Is it your quality? Is it your customer service? Is it your communication? Your organization is just great at communication. Maybe you have a bow tie guarantee. Maybe it's your warranty. What really sets you apart? You need to set yourself apart. There needs to be some differentiator. Um, at Tyvarian, I think we can really offer you a great differentiator, and that is color. We have an unmatched color offering. So if you're utilizing the color library and all of our 100 colors, that's something that immediately sets you apart from the competition. So your competitors, they're probably limited to a smaller array of colors, designs, and choices. So I think, if you focus on the color library this year, you're going to give you and your customers endless ways to set yourself apart. And that's something that we find customers are wanting more and more of. They want to set themselves apart. They want to be different from their neighbors. It usually seems like when we're doing a remodel, it seems to be a demographic of homes. They were all built in a certain period, and they're all kind of ready to turn over and do some remodeling. So if you've got a neighborhood and everyone's starting the remodel buzz, they want to be different. They want to have something that's unique and speaks to them. They don't want to do the same thing that their neighbor is doing. So anyway, I'm going to turn the time over to Shauna Booth, our creative director. She's going to give us the color report for 2023.
All right, so let's take a look at our color report for the year of 2023. If you want to know what makes a color report a success, it's when you see a wide variety of colors sold like we have shown here. That means that we have a lot of good looking colors because they all sell. So we've worked on honing our selection to include colors that not only look fantastic, but also resonate well with your customers. Our color library offers a comprehensive range to suit every design vision. This report is a valuable resource for you to use when exploring new showroom options or finding inspiration for your next project. So we're going to make this color report available to you after the conference. It's great to just kind of see what sells, what new colors are trending, and what you should have in your showroom. So next we have just a look at our top 3 selling colors, and it may not come as a surprise to you that Milano and Calcutta Brown are number 1 and 2. They've been in that spot for the past several years. So this past year we've sold the equivalent of 262 showers in Milano. Milano is a great color. It has a beautiful and subtle vein. And the color was made from a popular quartz slab that we offered here locally in Utah. It's toned really well so that it goes with a lot of grays, whites, blacks, and it gives a nice, clean, modern look to any bathroom. Calcutta Brown has been around for about 10 years. And ever since its introduction, it's been in our top 3 selling colors. It's got a nice warm gray and brown tone, and it makes it so it goes with whites, grays, browns, tons of different colors. And you can tell that it's popular since it's been installed in 227 showers just this past year. Our third top selling color is a newer color, Aria. I think it's been around for 2 or 3 years. And it's similar in tone to Calcutta Brown, where it's got those brown veins going through it, but it's not quite as busy as Calcutta Brown. So it offers a nice pattern option for someone who doesn't want it quite that busy, but still wants those warm tones. And that's been installed in 160 showers this year. So not to brag, since I'm the one who created all the colors, but we easily have the best and most diverse color library available for showers and bath surrounds. And we've noticed that the more colors you have on display, the more colors you sell. So every time we put in a new display in one of our showrooms, all of a sudden that color starts rising up in the sales ranking. The people like to see what they're going to buy, and when they see it in a large slab, it makes it a lot easier for them to know what they're going to get. So like this pink shower here, you can see a 12 by 12 swatch of it and not really like it, but then when you see it installed in this beautiful shower to the right, you go, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I will be a little more daring and put that in my girls' bathroom or something like that. So with our 100 colors, the more you show, the more you're going to sell. And maybe a customer comes in and that pink is going to get you the sale. Who knows? All right.
Okay, thanks for that update, Shauna. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick update on some sales tools we've been working on. So one of the new sales tools that we've been working on is what we're calling the ordering guide. This can be found on Tyvarian.com. And I'm going to turn it back over to Shauna to explain what this is all about.
Yeah, so our new sales tool that we have available on our website is called our Tyvarian Ordering Guide. And so sometimes ordering materials for a shower or bathtub can be somewhat overwhelming. So we've kind of worked on this guide to help you with some typical scenarios you may encounter in the field. So you just go to that on our website, and then you go into Inspiration Ordering Guide. So shown here, we have just a typical standard shower surround. And so we've just got the basic list of what you would want to order. And now this may differ depending on what you're going through, what bathroom, you may need an extra length of trim or something like that. But this is going to be the general guide of what you would order. So next we have a little more complex shower. So this is, what happens if you have a customer who wants to take their shower to the ceiling. And this is one of the most common questions that we get. And as of right now, we can only ship our panels in lengths of 84. But I think with our versatility of colors, you can get an even nicer looking bathroom by adding something like an accent strip, or you can butt the panels together with a piece of trim to get you to the ceiling. And I often think that that looks nicer than if you just had a solid panel of one color. So here we would tell you what you order to have that accent strip. Next, we show just a generic 3-wall tub surround. And so we actually have available a 24 by 84 inch panel that has a long finished edge. And so that way you can take a normal, sometimes basic looking tub surround and really just tie that in with a skirt that matches that. So next we have an extra wide shower. So sometimes you have customers that had a 70-inch tub or wider that they've torn out. And so this, since our panels are only 60 inches wide, by running a decorative accent strip or butting the panels with trim, that can also get you that extra width that you need. So make sure to check out our ordering guide on our website, because we have a lot of different scenarios on there that we didn't show on this. And that's something that we'll work on adding to.
Yeah, what I really like about this ordering guide is it's a very visual, I'm a visual learner. So if I was going into one of your showrooms or meeting with one of your sales reps, I would like to visually see what you're envisioning for my shower. So if I've got a unique shower situation where you're going to need to split two panels and put in an accent strip, I would love to see this rendering. I'd love to even see the dimensions and you kind of explain, hey, this is how we're going to build your shower. It's almost like showing them a little blueprint. And obviously that takes a lot of time and effort. So this is a quick, easy way to give them an idea or give them kind of a starting point, a reference on what you envision you're going to install in their shower. So we're going to go to our next tool that Shauna's worked on and created, and I'll turn it back over to her.
All right, so another tool that we've recently added to our website is our install gallery. So we've had this on our website before, but we've recently updated it quite a bit. So we have 100 colors available. And we've been working on getting some kind of picture of every color. So here, Chase will show us Alps. So for every color, we'll have a 12 by 12 sample shown. And then we'll also have a 62 by 84 sample to kind of show what it would look like in a shower. So that's going to give you a good visual of the veining for that particular color. And then we also will have 2 renderings of each color in a, so we have on the right, we have a typical 3-wall surround, and then we have a more complex shower surround on the left. And so that's going to give your customer a good visual of what that looks like. So Chase is also going to show us Calcutta White. So Calcutta White,
if I can find it. Where'd it go? There it is.
So that's going to have the same kind of stuff, but we also have actual pictures of this installed. So if we have pictures of the color installed, it will be listed on there. But for those colors that we haven't sold, maybe it's a little crazier of a color that's just an eye catcher, we'll have a rendering of that. And so if you guys have any pictures that you're really proud of, maybe you installed River Rock and you said, this is beautiful, beautiful shower, and you want to show it off, we would love to see pictures of what you guys have been doing. Every so often we'll get some dealers who send us pictures, and we love it because we know that you're proud of our product and we're proud of our product, and we love to see what you guys are doing nationally.
Yeah, thanks, Shauna. I think that's a big update to the install gallery. I get that question all the time. Hey, do you have River Rock in a photo? And I'm like, shoot, I wish I did, but it's hard to have all 100 colors, with an installed photo. So those renderings are going to be a game changer. Thanks, Shauna. So are you having a hard time, knowing where to begin with samples and sales tools? I've got a whole bunch of sales tools that are easy to access. If you're a resale dealer or a manufacturing dealer, they can all be found on TyvarianOrders.com. It's very simple to get started using these. So if you're wanting a refresh or maybe you want to try something new, I recommend looking at our complete color offering. So this is 10 samples and it has a color swatch for every single color. This is a great way to showcase what a product looks like or what a color looks like in real life without having to lug around an 8x8 or a 12x12 sample. So if you're going into someone's home and you don't have a showroom to take with you, this is a great way to showcase all 100 colors. Our 8x8 samples to all of our dealers are free. So if you order those, whether you're a resale or a manufacturer, you can get on TyvarianOrders.com and order the 8x8s. We'll send you those free. And then we have these all in 12x12 size. So that's a great way if you want to showcase, something a little larger, something, it helps people, kind of see how great it is. 8x8 sometimes can be a little small. So if you're doing only 8x8s, maybe upgrade to a couple sets of 12x12s. Even 3 or 4 12x12 samples could really blow away a customer. If you're doing any shows or home show, if you have a showroom by chance, this pop-up poster that we've designed is a great way to just quick showcase Tyvarian, as well as waterfall displays. So these hold 8x8s and 12x12s. So a great way to kind of showcase the product. And then sample bags. We have our new sample bags. The black holds our 8x8 samples and the gray holds the 12x12s. So get on TyvarianOrders.com, browse our sample offering. Maybe you need a refresh. One of the things is I'm a big fan of the 8x8 samples and the color library book, but we also have great other printed material. So we've got our showroom lookbook, which is pretty much like a printed website. It just has a beautiful array of pictures and kind of explains what Tyvarian is. And then we've got these nice trifold brochures. So lots of tools to kind of engage your sales team. If they're not having a lot of success or if they need to just a refresh, get on, maybe get some new tools. A new trifold brochure might kind of inspire someone to start selling the product. In addition to sales tools, we also have our YouTube suite for your installation needs. So installing the product obviously takes a lot of time and skill. And so for those who are newer or those who just need a refresher, we are always continually adding to our YouTube so we can give you more updated information on how to install best practices. So 2 new videos we just released is a video to explain how we install a 3-piece drain shower pan and how to install a 2-piece drain shower pan. And so kind of in lieu of those, rather than showing you the video here, I'll just quickly show you a diagram. So that first video covers a 2-piece drain. And this is kind of what I'm talking about here. We use a 2-piece drain and it's the field fabricated shower floor. And then the other video goes over a 3-piece drain and how we would install that. That's using a PVC liner and we're straddling a 2x4. And so that kind of brings me to the next part of kind of our conference here is some new products. So for 3-piece drain shower pans, this is similar to like a tile floor. We're making a bed, then we're putting a PVC liner on for our waterproofing, and we set our pan on top of that. So this shower curb is a new product that we are releasing. It is a 4.5-inch wide by 4.5-inch tall shower curb. Traditionally, if you wanted to do this, you would straddle that 2x4 with pieces of panel and you would put a cap on top. That's kind of the old school method of installing. The new way is we want to keep it similar to using a U-curb. So we've created this 4.5 by 4.5 inch U-curb. You can see here in this kind of diagram what I'm talking about. That 4.5-inch curb straddles a 2x4. So if that's your preference of how to install a floor, we've got you covered now with this new U-curb. So you can see here, we've got that 4.5. This is the new curb, and then these are our standard curbs, the 4.5-inch wide by 3-inch tall, and the 3-inch wide by 3-inch tall. Another big update, and I'm going to turn this over to Shauna to kind of explain the shower pan. system that we've got?
So sorry, it's echoing. So we've got a 2-piece drain and a 3-piece drain. And so when you order that 3-piece drain, we've got this really nice new structural bead foam that we've been playing around with locally and installing. So if you order a 3-piece drain, we'll send you out a pre-cut PVC liner, and then we'll send you a 4-pack of the structural bead foam. So these are a great addition. So even if you're one of our manufacturing dealers, and if you want to order this to lay under your pans locally where you are, we will have this available to ship later this summer.
Yeah, so these are a real big update. We've even floated around the idea if you're a remodeler and you're doing a tile floor, you could get these, structural bead foam inserts from us and do a standard tile floor. And this gives you your underlayment, so you don't have to make a mud bed. So really super awesome product that we're going to be, it's going to come in midsummer. We'll be able to ship midsummer.
Yeah, I just want to add something real quick. I have been going out filming videos for this, and when I see people install tile floors, and it's a 3 or 4 day process sometimes, and then when I go in and I watch our floor expert install these, and it takes him, an hour and a half, it is really, really impressive to know that he can go in, lay this down, and have it be watertight and structural and have it all done. And sometimes it's just an hour for him. So it's really impressive and a really good system that we have.
Yeah. Thanks, Shauna. Let's see here. Moving on, we've got a update to our bench seats. So if you're buying bench seats from us, traditionally they've come in a 12-inch depth. We've now increased that to an 18 and a 24-inch depth offering as well. So you can go in TyvarianOrders.com and order one of those 3 sizes, depending on what you need in the situation. In addition to our offerings, we're also adding a 2-inch profile for trim. So a lot of people have been asking for this. This is something in cultured marble that's kind of a standard. A lot of guys are used to using a 2-inch trim. We haven't had anything like that in Tyvarian yet. And so this 2-inch trim, it's 2 5/8 wide, 3/4 inch thick, but this is a nice perimeter trim. It's great for wainscoting or bordering between panels. So that's a new offering as well. In addition to our Tyvarian bond, we're also now going to be selling a trans white, white, and a paintable latex. So these are Silco branded products. It's something we've been using here locally for many years. It's tried and true. So that's going to be available. So if you're buying Tyvarian bond from us, you can also pick up your trans white, white, and paintable latex and all in one stop. So you don't have to be sourcing that from somewhere else. A new kind of profile and new trim system that we've just come out with. We're calling this the panel edge trim, but we've also referred to this as our easy install trim. So traditionally, our metal trim option, we offered the Schluter profile, the Jolly. And that's a great looking profile. The problem with it is it's designed for tile. So it wants to butt up to the edge of our panels rather than cap the edge of our panels. So we designed and got these produced for ourselves. It's a profile that caps the panel. So you've got a 3/4 inch overlap. And I'll show you here, it comes in 4 colors. We have a brushed gold, a chrome, a brushed chrome, and a matte black. So how do you install this? We take the profile, we obviously cut it to size, miter it, but before we install it, we recommend just taking a trans white silicone and running that down the spine of the trim. And then we're just going to squish that on over the panel, capping that panel. So what's really great about this is if you have installers like I have installers who don't cut very straight, they're not as skilled as some of the seasoned veterans, or maybe you've got a situation where your installer didn't make the wall quite plumb or square. This product, since we have that 3/4 inch overlap, will kind of hide your sins, as I like to call it, right? It kind of helps take a average installer and makes him look like a fantastic installer. So you can see here, this is in our showroom downstairs. We've gone ahead and installed the matte black on some gray ice cap. It's a nice contrast, a real modern, sleek look. Mitered there in the corner, but it even matches the shower glass enclosure, which is a nice added bonus. So these new edge profile or the easy install trims are available now. We've got a conference special going on. So if you order a free set of panel edge trim samples, so if you get on and order those today or tomorrow from TyvarianOrders.com, you'll just go to TyvarianOrders.com, go to samples and click on the panel edge trim sample, check out. We'll send you a set of samples, and then you'll get a promotion that's buy one, get one free. So you can buy up to 25 panel edge trims, you'll get 25 free. So little conference special, we've got kind of kick off the sale of our new panel edge trims. So take a look at that. We're really excited. We feel like people have been asking this for a while, something to make installation a little easier. And so this is kind of our immediate answer to that. I also have kind of two big announcements for 2024. The first one is a new product that we're going to be releasing here in the middle of 2024. Probably late summer is what we're shooting for. This new product we're expecting to be a pretty big game changer. And you look at the picture here, and what is this? It is a 3x6 subway tile pattern. Obviously, that's not revolutionary. We already sell something like that. What this panel, though, is we're calling it our ultralight subway panels. So these are a fiber reinforced panel, which means we make them ultralight and they're ultra strong. And then we can get a pretty significant cost savings on these panels. So one thing that we've all dealt with is breakage. To kind of illustrate how awesome these panels are, we had a installer here locally here in Utah. They were doing a commercial project. So he had installed multiple showers using this ultralight panel. The plumber, though, had made a critical error in the plumbing. I'm not quite sure what he did. I think he put everything too far back, so it wasn't going to be flush. And so they had to go in and they had to rip out all of the panels. Well, when they ripped out the panels, they didn't break a single one of them. So these panels are really strong. When we have a full panel, you can see it bends, it moves without cracking, breaking. So we're really excited about this. A lot of your installers probably are like mine. They're, getting older. The cultured marble panel installers, it's a little bit hard on the body, lugging around those big, heavy panels. And so these ultralight panels, they're going to be a game changer for your installers. Your breakage is going to go down, and then the cost savings. We're talking about right now, I think our dealers get the subway panels for about $12 a square foot. We're looking at about $8 a square foot for the new ultralight panels. It looks the same as our existing subway panels. It feels the same. It's practically the same product. It's just ultralight and ultra strong. So really excited. So be looking for more announcements on that. We're going to be sending out samples here in a couple weeks. So we're really excited about that. In addition to that, to kind of kick this product off as well, we're going to be sending out our show trailer. So we're going on what we're lovingly calling the Wild West Tour. We're going to start this summer in the Western United States. We're going to be going out and showcasing our show trailer as well as this new panel product to our existing dealers. as well as looking for new dealers. Also, if you want to show your customers and we'll be in town, we can make a little event of it and you can have your customers come check out our show trailer. So we're really excited. Be looking out for more information on that. I apologize to everyone who's not in the West. We'll be getting to you maybe next year. That's kind of what we're shooting for with these tours. So keep an eye out for that. We'd love to stop by, show your team our show trailer, and also we're going to be showing people the new ultralight panels. So keep an eye out for more information on that. Once again, I just want to remind everyone about that conference special. We're really excited about these new panel edge trims. So go ahead, you can jump on TyvarianOrders.com and get that ordered, and we'll get you that promotion. So we got a great promotion going on. Thanks for bearing with me. I've got a little bit of a head cold, so sorry if I sound like super nasally. You just got to roll with the punches. So thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate all of you. We appreciate the network we've been able to create over the United States. We've got a great a dealer network, and it's growing. And so we're really excited to continue growing with you. We're hoping to continually improve our offerings and the way we do business with you. So thanks again for joining. It looks like in the chat, a lot of questions have come up. I don't know if Shauna's been answering those, but we'll kind of stay on and answer any questions that you guys have. But that's about it for our conference. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again in the fall for our semi-annual conference. Thank you, everyone.